This is the drive home with
Zac
and TT for the Mill drive home. Driving home from the Den, where it finished Millwall 0.
Queen's Park Rangers 2.
QPR 2. A deserved win for the Hoops. We weren't at the races, far too negative. Saying that, if we take a couple of the good chances that we had in the second half, it's a completely different game. QPR took their chances, we didn't take ours, and that's ultimately is going to cost you in any game, certainly in a tight games as we had. Obviously, if you don't mind, put a like on the video, put your comments in below. We started paying respect to the late Her Majesty the Queen. It was fantastic, a fantastic minute silence. Really a great rendition of God Save the King. Really well sung, and it was a poignant moment that we didn't obviously get to do at the weekend. And then on to the football. We started with Bart in goal, a back three of Jake Cooper, Aaron Cresswell and
Charlie
Cresswell, sorry. Old player, Aaron Cresswell. Charlie Cresswell and Murray Wallace. Left wing back was Styles. Right wing back was Jamie Shackleton. In front of them we had Billy Mitchell and George Saville. Front three of Zian Flemming, Vogl Sammer and Tom Bradshaw. Bradshaw worked his nuts off. To be fair, the players seem to work hard, but with no real idea of how to break QPR down. So many times we had the ball in the final third, and we've kept possession by playing it back and going all the way back to our centre backs and sometimes even the goalkeeper. And you just can't do that if we just don't create, or we're not offensive enough in the final third. Possession wise we've done well today, but we just didn't look like we were doing anything with it. Compare that to QPR, that they made a few mistakes, but their possession in the final third, they looked far more dangerous. They looked far more likely to score a goal, and they created a fantastic chance, an absolutely brilliant chance, where it's a shot from about 8 yards out. It's well saved by Bart, but it flicks up, and the QPR players, he's just got to nut it into an empty net, and somehow he misses the target. And instead of that lifting us, we just did not get into the game at all today. It just seemed to be negative's the only real word that I can say. Negative in possession, negative with any kind of endeavour. It was like I said, it was really, really disappointing. We created so little. Can you remember a chance in the first half of us creating it? I really can't.
I come in.
Yeah, other than the free kick. Yeah,
I come in with the fellow ball boys, and they were all saying, "Oh, it's such a boring game. What a terrible game," and that was just at half time.
Yeah,
it was dreadful. We didn't look lively at all.
And that was the first half, and then obviously after that we came out and made no subs, which I was surprised about. Second half, we started actually first 10 minutes on the offensive in the final third of QPR again, but without creating any chances, without breaking them down. There's only one I can remember where it was a ball played from the right and Bradshaw had a chance and he's hit it. He's not hit the target.
Oh yeah.
I'm not sure what Vogl Sammer's adding to the team. Flemming does bits well, but overall, that front three, I felt my man of the match, and it's some people are disappointed. He really does split opinion at the Den. But I felt Billy Mitchell had a really good game, getting on the ball, defending. He was determined. He did run. He ran forward every time he had the ball. Yes, he kept possession well, but he was more offensive than most of our players. And when I normally compare him to Saville, he was far more direct than Saville was, and that's not normally the case. Who was your man of the match?
Again, this is one that people might disagree with, but he's just signed for the club, and his 2 games so far, you can't really knock him for them. And I'm giving it to Styles, because what he does is very good. When he's on the ball, you think, oh, he can do something here. And that's same with Billy Mitchell today as well. But I thought Styles just edged it today.
And that's so. Listen, the man of the match was not a Millwall player. There are Millwall man of the match. I felt Elias Chair had a really good game. As much as I don't like the fella, he had he is the player where he's in and around the box. He's so difficult to mark. He can drop his shoulder. It goes either way. But ultimately, we've lost the game today from two very, very poor bits of defending, and that's, like I said, that's just not good enough. The first goal from QPR was, we're on the attack. The ball's played out from the QPR. It's come out from the left back. He's run forward on it, past the left midfielder. It's another ball in. Willock's on the edge of the box. No one closes him down, and to be fair, it's a really good finish from Willock. Bart he's not able to get on the bottom of it. He puts it in the bottom right-hand corner. It's a good goal at the end, but defensively it's not good enough. We cannot allow them to go that far on the ball without getting a touch anywhere near them. And then the second goal is disgraceful. It's absolutely disgraceful from a defensive point of view. It's a QPR corner. We've absolutely switched off. Allowed Johansson. He's just 10 yards in the box on the touchline. No one near him. It's quick thinking from the QPR player that's taken the corner, gives it to Johansson, who, to be fair, it's a really good finish. He takes one touch and absolutely buries it into the bottom left-hand corner, and it's 2-0 from them. And after that, to be fair, their time wasting was a joke. It was disgraceful. But to be fair to him, the referee did not allow it and added time on. Not that it was going to make any difference whatsoever, because we did not really look like scoring for a month of Sundays. One great chance fell to Flemming. The ball's come out to him. He's absolutely rifled it, and it's hit the underside of the bar and bounced out, which kind of summed up our day.
The Ipswich game, weren't it? At the start of the season against us.
Yeah.
Where they hit the bar and it flung down as well. It was so unlucky.
It did, but I don't know what changes are going to be made for Saturday. We bring Tyler Burey on, but we've got no width in this team whatsoever. So Burey plays up front. We've got the two players up front, and it's not, the formation does not seem to work. And we can get away with some games, but the formation to me, we struggle to create chances. We struggle to you've got the front three today, and you want them playing as a diamond or a trio, but they just seem so isolated from the rest of the team. So even if you'd want them to be able to create anything, they can't hold on to the ball. It's just ultimately not good enough, and we're going to have to really raise our game against Blackpool, who also lost 3-0 away at Rotherham. But I'm genuinely not optimistic after that game, because it's hard not to get too high when you have a win, and get too low when you have a loss. But it's the manner of the defeat today that's really disappointing for me. Have you got any words that you want to say at the end?
Step it up.
Yeah, we've got to step it up. I saw Rowett complaining about their time wasting and everything, but you need to be geeing our players up. You need to be really motivating our guys to get going, because that was not good enough. From start to finish, we were not good enough, and we cannot afford to be losing home games in the manner that we've done it. QPR have done a number on us. They deserved all 3 points. We've made them look like a really good side, and they're a mid championship team, and we've made them look like a very good championship side. So let's see what happens with them for the rest of the season. We'll be there on Saturday. Thank you very much for watching the Millwall drive home. You are in the 25% if you've got to the end, and we really do appreciate your support. It's only one way we can end it. We'll be back on Saturday. No one likes us.
We don't care.